I was sitting in my office when my phone rang. When I answered, a woman's voice said, "Sorry for bothering you, but I'm calling about your brother's wedding next week. There's actually some unfortunate news. Your family contacted us and asked us to cancel your invitation. They said it was because of family issues." I stayed silent for a moment, then said, "So that's how it is. All right, thank you for telling me," and hung up. Of course they would do something like that. I was always the daughter my parents were ashamed of just because I was a girl. And the only reason they suddenly started being nice to me was because of my company's owner. You see, I had told my father that my boss heard about my brother's wedding and wanted to support me by paying for the wedding hall, and even the honeymoon expenses too. But after that phone call, I called my mother just to make sure. Maybe there was still a tiny bit of hope. But my mother said I should be understanding, and that my presence at the wedding would make people uncomfortable. Then she added, "And if your boss asks why you didn't come, just tell him you were sick." And at that moment, something inside me died. I called my secretary and asked her about the reservations. She said everything had been booked perfectly. I said, "Good, now cancel all of them." "Julie, are you still there?" Yes, ma'am. I'm just a little shocked. Are you sure?" I said, "Yes, do exactly what I told you." 4 days before the wedding, my phone started exploding with calls from the entire lovely family that supposedly hated me. Even my father called me after not speaking to me for more than 4 months. They even came to the company. Do you think they came for me? No, they came looking for the imaginary company owner. And when they entered the boss's office and found me sitting there, their brains couldn't even process that it was actually my company. Instead, they started calling me a whore sleeping with company owners. I looked at them and said, "My passion for storytelling made me write novels. Those novels became movies, then games, and now here's my company, worth $2 million. I wanted to prove myself to you, which is why I was paying for my brother's wedding, but I guess I was seeing life through rose-colored glasses." Then I turned toward security and said, "Guards, remove these strangers from my company."
And this is just a little thank you to all my new subscribers.